I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost... Oh, I need to mute the channel.
Oh.
Oh, you're getting
Didn't do that.
notifications? That's crazy, gang.
Mute. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup.
Oh, I thought she was pointing out.
Holding
teacup?
it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, we get particles.
Cool. Dang 4K particle effects in our visual novels.
She holds it so they don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Yeah? Sure, holding it a weird way.
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Steve.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. The music stopped.
Yeah, very suddenly.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Steve.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
What's a tea? Steve.
Whoa.
My heart.
Boop, boop.
My heart won't stop pounding, Steve. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Steve?
It's so dork. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop.
Don't like this.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh my god. James, you're making it so much worse. Jesus Christ, you were too good at that, James.
Time to share poems. This is almost singularly why I wanted to voice Yuri, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
How the fuck are we gonna jump from that to time to share poems?
Time to share poems, you guys. I'll
All
make
right,
sure to save
Casey.
making choices.
Dude.
Who
Jesus
do you
Christ.
want to read your
Did
poem
I
did you
to?
don't
like her?
even know.
Did you like her pretty eyes?
I hated her eyes.
This
I
was
hated her eyes.
disgusting.
Hold on, the channel is not muted.
Yeah, they're messaging.
Hmm.
All right.
For any viewers, we were seeing Mark Zuckerberg memes for some reason.
Yeah.
Who should I show my poem to first?
Who are we showing it to, Casey?
I want to see Yuri's.
I thought you hated Yuri. That's crazy.
Dude, I do
I've been
hate
waiting
it,
for
but this
this.
is interesting.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Steve, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Steve. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Steve? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
Oh
Wheel.
my.
A rotating wheel, turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox. Feel free to scroll down as I'm reading this. It's gonna take a minute. Falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tune controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God, disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Is that fast?
40?
40 gears and I can't believe I didn't. I'm so silly. My bad. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Well, Casey, that's what you wanted to see, buddy.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty good.
that's about what I expected.
It doesn't really matter what it's about.
I think it does matter, actually.
My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it all out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes.
Oh, that's fascinating, Yuri.
So I wrote this poem with it,
That's really...
and now you're touching it.
You liked this.
I'm okay.
girl,
I'm
weren't you?
okay. What did I just...
She's fine. She's fine. She's good. She's good now.
Can we pretend this conversation never happened?
For sure.
You can keep the poem, though. Do.
Natsuki.
Natsuki hasn't had a turn in a while.
Yeah, just as I thought.
Huh?
Steve, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. Put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Steve? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Dang, you get to read her poem.
Fucked up, Ricky.
But you know who's left now?
Alright, Monica.
It's just Monica.
Monica Lewinsky.
Steve, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Jesus Christ.
That's really something to drop on me right now, Monica.
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets a kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members.
Monica's lying.
I mean, everything you just said is rough. But anyway. You want to read my poem now?
Not really.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flash, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating with waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless of meaninglessness.
Did you get this, James?
Delete her.
It's really something, Monica. Oh!
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Oh.
Please help me.
Okay.
That's my advice for today.
Jeez,
Thanks for listening. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
And that's it. That's the
Jesus
poem.
Christ.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, everyone.
Do you see my cursor?
Yeah, I see it.
Ignore me.
Let's just...
By the way, I think those this isn't a spoiler. I think those special poems are randomized too from a selection. We're all done. I hear the music in the background. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Casey.
Oh, is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Oh?
That's a concern of mine as
Didn't
well.
read your line, James!
I just read it. It's a concern of mine as well.
Oh, sorry.
Is this intended? Did I click?
You gotta click, man. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't hurry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Steve joined. We started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Steve?
Oh, come on. You can't take advice. You can't take advice of Steve to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything.
That is what that word says.
Casey, I love that you stopped, paused, reread it, and still said the wrong word.
No, so I was reading ahead. I thought that said
There's
advice
no
the whole time.
There's
I
no
was reading
advice in
ahead
this sentence.
I know. I was reading ahead.
Casey,
and
would you like me to give you some
structure
advice?
is weird. I don't like this sentence. I just fucked up on the advice part. That's yeah.
Advantage.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
no. There's no advice here.
Ricky, you just don't see what I see.
Right. Right. For
Did the
sure.
music stop again?
It
Yes.
sounds like it.
Anyway, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. Something
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
All right. You want to just finish whatever this scene is and then save and quit?
Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with each other, with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked about until Steve joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Steve isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. He's just here for girls. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Steve want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
but that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Steve, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Steve. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
Jesus Christ.
Steve Harvey there. I don't know. Get a lot of Vaseline and I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Oh.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Steve? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along.
Completely unrelated.
And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica at the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Aw. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll all talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Steve? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Steve before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. No, wait, I'm voicing both of them. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have always been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I can read pretty fast, so feel free to click. Steve, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything.
Oh, the screen is...
And you're being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean... I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No!